Memorial Day is just a few days away. Hope that weather turns. And you're going to be hanging out with family and friends at the barbecue. You may want to make something, maybe. But don't worry, you don't need to go all out and get fancy to impress the fam. Here were some of her recipes. Give it up for Lindsay, everybody. Hi, Lindsay.
Thanks so much for having me.
We were having a spirited debate between cucumbers and zucchini. Where do you stand on that?
I'm pro both.
I'm pro both, but zucchinis are far superior to the cucumber.
Yeah. They're both vessels for other delicious things.
Thank you, Lindsay. I knew. So this is why I love Lindsay. We have divided this audience into 3 distinct categories of ease. Lindsay, the first one, you call it basic and okay with it. Okay, basic and okay.
It is.
Yeah, okay, so what is that?
Well, okay, so let's start here. Every time I host, and I'm throwing my friends under the bus, you've got that one person where you're like, can you bring something to share?
Yep.
And they show up with like a bag of potato chips and top the tater. And not that that's wrong, because I love top the tater. Exactly, yeah.
Let's be clear,
Yes.
I top everything with top the tater.
But it is like basic. They ran into whatever grocery store was on their way, on the way over. Yes.
And they didn't even pre-plan.
Yes.
You know what they did? On the way to your house, they stopped at Cub.
Or Holiday.
Rolled in. And went in there. And they're like, I'll get some cigs and some dip. And that's, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And they don't share the cigs. They just bring the dip in.
They don't, yeah.
So Texas Caviar, one of my girlfriends started making this years ago. And
yes.
I love it. It's so delicious. It goes back to 1940, actually. Neiman Marcus, the head chef at Neiman Marcus, this woman named Helen Corbett, started making it. So
Shut up!
This is fancy.
Really?
It is real fancy. You may call it cowboy caviar. It's the exact same thing. So my issue with the recipe that my girlfriend gave me, she's one of those delightful humans who can eat whatever she wants and doesn't gain an ounce. So her recipe had a cup of sugar in it. I don't fall into those categories.
We won't, neither do we won't name her, but I hate you. Yeah.
So I redid the recipe. Instead of using sugar, I actually used rice vinegar and honey. And so it gives it a really nice, fresh flavor. It's got a ton of herbs in there. I've got cilantro, chives, scallions. What's great about this, make it the night before, let it sit in the fridge. It's going to marinate.
Yes.
And that's where you get all the really nice, delicious thing. And then this is the trick. Have you had these before?
What is that?
Donkey chips. Oh, my God. Game changer. Game changer.
Have you guys had the donkey chips?
Right? Yeah.
Kendall, come up here. Have you had a donkey chip? Come here, Allergy.
Four ingredients. So 4 ingredients.
Okay.
It's super simple. They put Chipotle's chips to a run.
Oh, that face. I'm excited.
I want to stick my head in that bag.
Yeah. So here's the trick.
I get to eat this?
Most grocery stores hold these in the actual chip aisle. I've noticed Hy-Vee keeps them in the natural food section. So if you're a Hy-Vee shopper, head on over to the natural foods. Do not buy the unsalted. They are not worth it. This is where it's at. Yes. Yeah, and as long as you're not a double dipper, dig on in. I don't care.
I'm not a double dipper.
Okay, great.
Oh,
I double dip all the time.
I'm so excited for this. Okay, so that is basic and okay with it. What are we calling this level of, who are you trying to impress? Yeah.
And it's working. Okay, so fun little local company called Bamboo MN, and they sell these great little skewers. So buy a pack of them. You can get them on Amazon. You can buy them from their shop. Keep them at home. You use them the exact same way you would use kebabs. You know, put them in water so that they don't burn. This is just a really simple recipe, bacon-wrapped water chestnuts. So I took the water chestnuts, marinated them in a little soy sauce, wrapped them in some great cut bacon. I actually made these last night and just reheated them in the microwave. A great thing to do, make them, put them in a crock pot and keep them warm. Whoa, hold on. Do you like heat? Do you like heat?
Oh my God, that scared me to death.
I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of Minnesotans here.
I'm fine with heat. I'm fine with heat, yeah.
So this is a chili garlic yogurt dipping sauce. It's loaded with some cilantro and scallions, a few chives. It's heat. It's hot. If you're going to a Minnesota family reunion, don't bring that with. But it's got some nice heat to it. This is really awesome to keep in your pantry if you like a little heat there. I warned you.
Uh-huh.
In fairness, everyone, did I not warn you?
It's not that hot.
All right.
I don't like. That's really good though.
It's not that hot.
I mean, it's hot.
Next, this final category is, oh, you fancy with that Chardonnay smoked sea salt.
Oh, you fancy.
Yeah. Okay.
This is OU fancy. All right, so I rolled into the Golden Fig in St. Paul, and I've got some Penzi spices there as well. I introduced you to that Vietnamese cinnamon the last time I was here.
Yes.
So pull over this Chardonnay smoked sea salt. Right there, yes.
Okay.
Open that up and smell it. So it's going to have a lot of smoke in there.
I can't smell anything.
Oh, that's right. She hasn't been able to smell for 2 weeks. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, delicate. Doesn't it smell like money?
try.
Like, in all honesty, doesn't it just smell rich and fancy?
Oh, it does.
I gotta like stick my.
Can you smell it? It smells
Just
rich.
pretend. Mhm.
Yeah.
It smells great.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
All
Oh.
right, so what we've got here are just some sweet and savory pistachios. I just took shelled, unsalted pistachios. They're rolled up in some brown sugar, cinnamon, butter, this sea salt. The key with roasting anything is you want to make sure that whatever you're putting on it, your topping sticks to it. So melt it in a giant glass bowl and then roll your nuts in it and then
Okay.
roast them out on a pan. Try those.
Okay.
Oh, this is really good.
Yeah.
Are they good? Can you taste it, Kendall?
Yeah,
You can.
I can. I promise. It'd be better if I could taste it even better.
A little sweetness, a little bit of that smoke, but you've still got the saltiness of the pistachios.
I could eat those.
Those
a
would be
lot.
wonderful adding into like homemade Chex Mix.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And this always works. This always happens when I rave about something. People always miss it when I rave about it, and we get emails for like the next 8 years. Again, this is called Chardonnay smoked. Where am I? Over here. Chardonnay smoked sea salt. And where can they get this?
This is at Golden Fig in St. Paul.
Yeah. Well, Golden Fig, you better get that stock ready because this is
It's
really
fantastic.
This is
That's
really
really
good. And I am returning to those donkey chips as soon as we are done. That's right. Go ahead and get that back out. Give it up for Lindsay, everybody. Follow. Her website's at the bottom, right there. Oh, Lindsay, that was really good.
Thank you.
Donkey chips have changed my life.
I
We'll be
know.
right back, everybody. Stay with us.
Look at that bacon.